What is up, you guys? It's your boy Eric back with episode number 5 of High Vision Stone, joined by
ZP Ratik.
And we've got so much to talk about, and let's get it. First and foremost, tell us who are you and where you're from and all that.
My name is ZP Ratik. I'm born and raised in Reno, Nevada. I make hip-hop music, alternative kind of hip-hop music, and sometimes shoot music videos and that kind of stuff. I do shows. I like to do shows a lot.
We're joined by the man, the myth, the legend, ZP Ratik.
Good.
Also known as the biggest fan of Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
I could tell. You love Godzilla, huh?
I have not met anybody who's loved Godzilla more than myself. You know, that's my shit. I grew up on it, you know.
What are your thoughts about Kong versus Godzilla, though?
I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah?
I mean, spoiler.
No, yeah, ZP Ratik is one of the people I look up to a lot.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. And like throughout the high school, I would like always listen to his music, and like he's someone that like I believe is like really good with his music here in Reno. So here in High Visions, we always start off with like something that everybody wants to know. This is your question. It's if you could eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, off the top of my head, I would go with like sushi. Korean barbecue, I feel like I could just eat endless. I can eat a lot of rice just in general. Like if you told me I could only just eat rice, I'd be like, hi. Okay. But I'm also trying to gain weight, so like I, eat a lot of carbs and shit like that lately.
Oh,
So
no, yeah, that's dope. No, yeah. So how did you get your name, ZP Ratik?
Long story, but basically to sum it up, like ZP has always kind of been something that's stuck around. I used to do short films, things like that, so I called it ZP Films. Yeah. And when I was really young, it was called Zilla Productions, because I was doing like little Godzilla music videos when I was in like 6th grade, making like Godzilla music videos that I would upload on YouTube, just put them with my favorite songs and stuff like that. And so from there, it's just always kind of been something that stuck around. So obviously ZP doesn't stand for Zilla Productions, but that's where it comes from. And it's just always kind of been something like my homie Leo, actually, that boy Leo, back when we were like super young, we were in like middle school. When we had ZP Films, he actually drew like a little ZP logo. Yeah. And somebody put it on a hat. And it was really cool because, like, when I was super young, I was like, oh, that's dope. This is like your drawing on the hat, So, like, basically, it was just something, it's always been there, And then when I wanted to actually get serious about rap, I needed a name. So I was like, ZP Ratik. And the Ratik part kind of comes from erratic because I feel like that's a little bit of my personality and also like my music style, I could be giving you something really sentimental, and then I could be just going fucking dumb shit crazy on the song, just talking a hell of shit, so it's just how it goes, it's erratic. So ZP Ratik.
I like that. So who's someone you look up to, like who inspires your style of rap?
It's weird because like a lot of the times like I just listen to a handful of songs that I listen to for like a month at a time. Like there'll be like 5 songs I listen to in like a month. But I would say my biggest inspirations are like I love J. Cole. I got the J. Cole.
What about what you think about Interlude?
Bruh, I heard that shit and I was like, I know there's gonna be no hook on this. This man's gonna be just spitting bars, and man, he said some shit on that. The last couple of bars on that, no spoilers, just go listen to it. But like the last the last line, bro. I would say like my biggest inspirations are like Juice WRLD, J. Cole. I love X, like XXXTentacion. Like X was a big inspiration, especially when like he was doing this really hard shit, but then he'd have like these guitar loops and do these really sentimental songs. Again, I really identified with that.
So you got all these inspiration, you got all these people who inspire you, and you do music. What's like your favorite song you made? What's your favorite single you have out?
That I've made?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's hard. Cause like every time I make a song, it's my favorite song. Yeah. And then after it's been out for a while, I look back and I'm like, that could have been better. You know what I'm saying? But I think looking back, I think one of my favorite songs, "Worthless," is one that stands out. It's on an old project called Death and Taxes, and that one to me is one of my favorite songs I've ever made. It just it's a really sentimental song to me. So it's on all streaming. It's called "Worthless." Go listen to it. or just listen to Death and Taxes. That whole project's pretty solid. I was in early stages. But
I remember Death and Taxes.
You listen to Death and Taxes?
That one was dope. I like that one.
Thank you, man.
That one was sick. You say like you love doing shows and all that. Who's like one of your favorites you ever opened up for?
I opened for Joyner Lucas, and that was like the first show. One that I had opened for, and I actually I was an opener and got an encore, and it was funny because like the crowd the entire time was really quiet before I went on, and then all of a sudden people really got into this shit, and I was like, no,
because your style reminds me of Joyner Lucas, so like I feel like that's awesome.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that like because he was an inspiration of mine, I felt like I was like, all right, I can do the right song, so hopefully get this crowd going, you know what I'm saying? But so that was a cool one, and I got an encore, and like I had never gotten at that time an encore.
Yeah.
As an opener, and for one of my favorite artists, hell yeah. And
then, that's dope.
The other one was YBN Corday. It was probably another just like crazy show, man. Yeah. Go watch those videos.
Yeah.
Both those videos are on there on YouTube. Yo, it's crazy. Actually, 24 Karat Golden was gonna be on that show. He didn't show up.
And now 24K Golden is like number one.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I actually was listening to 24K Golden before the show started, just so I could like get a feel to his music, and like I really liked it.
Yeah, no, he's got a really he blends that. It's kind of, I don't want to put him in the same vein as Juice WRLD. Everybody's got their own unique sound, but it's that mix of alternative with hip hop. I feel like that's kind of getting that wave where you're balancing harmonies with these hard beats and these 808s and the way it slaps, and that's the style of music that I feel is coming back. I like it. And like your alternative music is like reminding me so much of like Ian Dior and 24K Golden. Thank you, man.
And like Juice WRLD type shit. Like,
I appreciate that. You do, bro. I got more to show you.
Yeah.
Last time you were here, there was a couple tracks that like I had off the project, but I recorded more. And bro, like,
okay, we will get to that right now.
Like, I'll show you once we get done.
Yeah. All right, and then talking about all this unreleased music, do we have a project coming?
Yes. I'm not gonna say the title because I'm not 100% on it, but it is definitely, like we were saying, more in the vein of like kind of going an alternative route with the songs. I've been leading with not trying to rap as more write songs. You feel, and that's kind of been like the idea with it, and just almost having just fun with it, because a lot of the times I felt like I was going into songs and I'd be like, I just gotta rap my ass off, and it's like nah, like a lot of the stuff that I really enjoy listening to and a lot of the stuff that I enjoy making is more of the harmonies, vibes, because it could be so much. It could be a hard song and still be like have all those harmonies in it. It's just that's kind of the vibe I like to be in, and so that's what I've been making. But on top of that, I've been doing the opposite of that as well. Like I've been still getting that hard shit out there.
Yo, I'm excited for this project. And do you know like when you're gonna drop it? Like,
I'm hoping for June.
Yeah.
Summertime? Yeah. I wanna release it probably like early June, Early June is the goal, but if it ends up being late June, it's late June. I just want to get my shit together first.
All right.
I've actually recently just been working on songs with the project and not focusing on putting anything out, and just kind of like focusing on like my own like personal goals, like making sure that I like treat myself better a little bit, focus on my health, eat better. I've been trying to get more into fitness lately. So I think what's gonna be nice is when this project comes out, I want it to be when I feel at my best, and so that's the goal I'm trying to work.
So you could feel happy, and you could like finally feel like
exactly
energetic for it.
Yeah, these are all the things I just listed are those things that like keep me happy and keep me focused. I like feeling goal orientated. When I don't feel like I have something to focus on or work towards, I feel very lost. I feel very like I'm not progressing in any way, shape, or form. I'm not worried about like necessarily getting all this like love and attention, but I just want the personal goals to get to where they need to be, because that's what matters to me.
I like that. Preach.
Thank you, bro.
Here in High Visions, we do this thing where we want to know who your favorite local artists are. So, who's like one of your favorite locals from Reno?
I'm gonna forget a lot of names, so forgive me, but I'm just gonna rattle off like all the people that I fuck with. So Savvy,
Yeah.
Savvy Balboa, obviously that man's been out here working, and I just respect the fuck out of that dude.
Yeah.
So, Savvy, I love Darth Tone. Darth Tone is another one who just.
I recently heard one of his songs.
Did you see the one he did in the? He was in an auto shop.
There
you go. That's what the word.
Yeah,
I was like, he was like in he was in a workshop.
Yeah, that song went crazy.
That shit went fucking stupid, bro. Like every time Tone gets on a song, it's. Man, that dude just fucking kills the track. Like, I just love Trev Stone. Trev's music is great, and I just as a person, that dude's just hella genuine, and I fuck with him. So, every time I get on a track with him, I just feel like I want to go like crazy and just do some shit.
Real quick though, shout out Trev Stone. Like,
shout out Trev Stone.
His new little surprise project he put out went crazy. I fucked with it. It went hard.
And go listen to our track on that too.
Yeah, go
listen to our track. We recorded that here.
Alright.
Darth Tone, Savvy Balboa, Logic 1, aka That's Dope, Lil Traffic, Fiki, LaDontre, Stu J. Why did I forget Stu? Trev, Black Rock City All Stars, Eli McCoy, Ryan Bernan, Poppy Dano, Castaways, Mozzie Squad, Get Money, Hellbred, Lord Mecca, OG, Young Presley, Kaylin, Kayla Ray, I'm trying to think of other names that I didn't put on this list. So many, man. Like 775 has just like a ton of fucking artists
they
that
got
are just
a ton of talent, right?
Yeah, man. They like. It's crazy that people fucking sleep on Reno.
Yeah.
They won't. There's so many people moving here, and there's so many people just like out here really like getting into video productions. Like, look at yourself. You're shooting music videos for people, and that's gonna open doors for other artists trying to pop up. You're an artist yourself as well. Like we're both in the same vein where we're shooting videos and doing music. Yeah, bro. I respect the fuck out of that shit, dude. So again, like Reno's just got a lot of people coming up. It's got a lot of and I love everybody out here. I'm anti-social as fuck. Don't get me wrong. Like I feel like a lot of people think that I like give them a cold shoulder. It's not that. Like I just I'm in my little bubble here. Like my bed is right here. I don't have to go anywhere, man. Like, so I'm just like antisocial as fuck. So there's a lot of people I want to work with, and sometimes I feel like I just gotta force myself to like be more approachable.
So we're getting to the end of this, man. There's a lot of artists who like want to do music. There's a lot of artists who like want to do music videos or learn how to mix and master. Like, what do you want to give like any advice out there to anybody?
Just keep learning. Just keep remembering that you're doing it for yourself and for nobody else. Like, it's gonna fuck with your creativity if you think, oh, like I need to be like this because people like this, or et cetera, et cetera. Whatever feels right to you and whatever gives you, again, happiness and just gives you a lovely distraction from life and some of the bad shit in life. Hold on to that. Keep it going, And like we live in an age where literally everything is online. If you want to learn to mix, go Google it on YouTube. I was in 6th grade learning how to make a music video with fucking Windows Movie Maker, and shit like that. Like, you could just Google that shit, learn this shit, and just, go after what you want. Like, it's endless, man. It's endless. Whatever you want to do.
Hell yeah, man. Well, thank you so much for joining us again.
Absolutely,
It's been a pleasure, man. Thank you guys for watching episode number 5 of High Visions with ZP Ratik. If you guys are interested in anything about ZP Ratik, everything will be linked in the description down below. Thank you for your time. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.